Hello YouTube and the YTPC. Smoking Buddy Matt back again. And I'm just sitting out in my garage on Monday evening enjoying a pipe. And as we speak, I'm actually just finishing, this is Sutliff Sweet Virginia in my Savinelli 315 Roma Lucite. I wanted to just come on and got a little bit of a box opening to do. Just set that down here. That's about done. So, if you may remember, I had talked about that I'd placed an order, actually 2 orders, for a couple different pipes to satisfy moment of PAD, and I felt like I had made a good decision. I came across a couple pipes that I had previously looked at, and they had since kind of gone out of stock and were no longer available. Well, the one, I have to say, has not shipped yet. Still, I need to give them a call and kind of find out what's going on with that. Not entirely sure. I'm suspecting they may not have the pipe and they're maybe trying to get it. I don't know. But in the other case, I thought I had everything ready here for the video, and as it goes, you're never quite as ready as you think you are. Alright, so the other pipe I'd ordered from a shop on eBay, and I will say that it was Tobacco Pipe's eBay store. I know maybe we're not supposed to talk about where we buy pipes and tobacco anymore on eBay, or I'm sorry, on YouTube. I don't know. I can abide by that a little bit, but I think in this case it's important to say where I got it because of the experience I had. So that order was taken and shipped out right away. A few days later it showed up, and enthusiastically opened the box to find this mini corncob pipe. So I'll say that it was a Savinelli 127 spring, a pipe that I looked at earlier this year and was out of stock. And sometimes the pipes on eBay, they're sold as new, but maybe they're an open box or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Through a place like Tobacco Pipes that they might not have on their store website, but they might have on eBay. So I thought maybe that was an option. Anyway, surprised to find a mini corncob. So sent a message, and it did take a couple days. Said they'd been been away for a couple days. So I did get a response. Now, the person I dealt with, very professional, very easy to deal with. He said he would talk to the warehouse and see what he could find out. As it turns out, they don't know. The pipe is lost. They speculate maybe it was shipped in another box. By accident, it was put in somebody else's box. I have my own suspicions. And again, total speculation, but I did used to work in an eBay store. I ran an eBay store, worked in and ran an eBay store for a larger company. So, like, my job was to handle eBay, get the orders processed, and send them to the warehouse. So I never really handled product. The items I only saw when I was taking pictures. There's all kinds of miscommunication between an eBay store and a warehouse. It's understandable that may happen from time to time. I suspect that whoever pulled the pipe or packed the pipe, they either didn't pay attention to what they were supposed to get and just pulled from a location, or they saw it was out of stock. And with eBay, once somebody has won an auction or buy it now or whatever, paid for the item, you need to ship their order, because if you cancel an eBay order, it goes against your eBay rating. So kind of like YouTube's algorithm, if you have certain things against your eBay rating, then you might not show up as often in product searches. So instead of canceling the order, I suspect somebody just shipped the cheapest pipe they had, which a mini corncob would certainly fit that, knowing that the customer is going to get in contact and then just refund it. So that's what they did. They did end up refunding my order, immediately. Like I said, the person I dealt with was very good to deal with. Anything else is just pure speculation. Either way, I personally probably won't be using that eBay seller anytime soon. Never had a problem with the main websites. So anyway, so when that happened, long story short, I thought, well, I have to replace this pipe. I have to fill that void in my soul. So I did. And I've been looking at author pipes. 320 I kind of feel is a little larger than I want. I came across 321, looked at several varieties, including the Rossi Mezzanotte. Very nice pipe, very affordable Rossi 321. But I didn't go with that. I went with an actual Savinelli, which is probably very much online with that Rossi. So I have the box here. It was from another eBay seller who had a 100% eBay rating. Once that order was placed, it was shipped out immediately, and I received it within a few days. So, you go ahead and see what I got here. And again, I'll show this. YouTube can do what they will. So, all right, I have it here. So, what I ended up getting was what Savinelli calls their Savinelli One pipe set. It's kind of geared toward beginners to get a pipe, check tool, and some pipe cleaners along with this zipper case, which is actually a little nicer than I expected. It's like a canvas zipper pipe pouch. And honestly, I mean, the additional cost to the pipe, this stuff is basically nothing. So you can't buy this pipe anywhere else other than this starter kit. So I went ahead and did it. So, okay, so this does come with the stummel separate from the stem, which is, technically that's the proper way to ship a pipe to avoid any kind of damage to the stem. All right, there is the stummel. All right, and there is the stem with 6 millimeter balsa filter already in place. So we will go ahead and join those two once again. Clock that stem nicely. And there you go. So I'll say that I had never really looked at the 321. Seriously, it never really appealed to me. So as I imagine with the 320, this does have a thicker stem here. It clenches pretty good. Let me go ahead and load up a little something. We'll do a first smoke on this. So I'm using the Peterson flake. It's the old Dunhill flake. So yeah, I will be doing more videos on the Virginia Sweep series. Coming to the end of the Orlet Golden Slice, I'll be putting out kind of my final thoughts on that one. Rub this out here. Let me just do a quick pause and I'll come back with the pipe loaded. All right, and we're back. Go ahead and give this a light. All right, so very quick initial impression. I really like the size of this pipe. It's fairly compact. You know, it's a smaller it's a smaller size, but the bowl itself I don't find all that small. I think the button is nicely shaped. The way the stem is, you know, it quickly narrows. So unlike the Prince, which is, you know, a fairly long, narrow stem, you know, you can feel this is a thicker stem that comes down to that bite zone or whatever you want to call it, button area. But yeah, I see this becoming a very handy pipe to have. Could easily fit in the pipe pouch in a pocket even. I've been looking for you know, a couple briar pipes to keep out in the garage as garage pipes along with some corn cobs. Now, I mean, I have plenty of pipes I could do that with, but you have to find the one. Yeah, so ultimately I chose this one. There is a smooth version as well, but I just thought the rusticated version was a little more interesting. You know, it has a little bit of a smooth area here around the stem. Kind of looks like a band. That nice dark brown rustication. I'm always a sucker for that. And an author shape. This is my very first author shaped pipe. All right, well, I do appreciate you sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing the next installment of the Virginia Sweep series, so please tune in for that if you're interested. No pressure. Where we will be talking about Orley Golden Sliced. All right, folks. Well, that's all I have for my video today. I'm going to tell you, take care, have a pipe, take the time, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye now.